All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. Happy Sunday. Beautiful Homewood Flossmoor Ice Rink, where we have the Providence Celtics versus the Lincolnway Lancers. Lincolnway, well, they pull from all three high schools, right? The East, West, and Central. North, I don't know which one's closed. I think North was the one that was closed. So either way, they got a lot of talent over there, and should be a good game. Celtics coming off a hot win Friday night versus St. Rita. Gave it to them pretty good, 5-1 if I remember correctly. Could be 6-1. We'd have to check the stats. Again, I'm short-term memory type stuff. Doesn't matter. All we care about is the win. So, welcome to our production here. The Celtic Productions, we'll call it, whatever we'll call it, Gagliardi Productions, where we have somebody called in my podcast. It's not a podcast, but remember, smash that like button and click the link below to subscribe. And we take your texts. If you want to text in and they're appropriate, we will make a little announcement on YouTube if they're appropriate, and I deem it appropriate. So I'm like, this is not a democracy. It is a dictatorship, and that's me. I am the dictator of this. So anyway, we got about 2 minutes left on the warm-ups here. I got Joni Gagliardi on the camera. Charlotte Gagliardi just looking at her phone next to her. She's going to maybe help. Oh, she's hidden now. We don't want to spin that camera around, get everybody at home. We got 16 viewers on a Sunday night for the podcast. So if I had to, I guess, put a line on the game right now, I'm going to say Celtics by 3. Over under 6. Celtics by 3. They're going to be more than that. Celtics by 4. Over under for goals scored 7.
17.
Maybe 6.5. That's a weird line, though, right? I just predicted the score too. Now we got a couple of boys we know from the team.
Logan Hart.
And yes, but this is, I mean, it's all for fun. Wagers are just for fun. There's no, it's not monetary value. None of that's involved with this. So we know a couple of kids on the team. We got a Carter Barr, who Henry has played with lacrosse and, no, that is just lacrosse. Since he was 5, I believe. Carter Barr is a junior at Lincolnway. Now we got a lot of people in the booth next to me. Just chitter chatter, but we'll fight through that. There's an on-air sign, but nobody cares about it. Respect my work, people. I know the coaches have already silenced me while they watch the game film. Mute this guy. But anyway, there's a couple of kids on the team who we're familiar with. Joey Smushkowitz is on the team. And Hartsy's on the team. I think Hartsy's number 24. Logan Hart. They got their names on the back of the jerseys over there at Lincolnway. So if I see a good play and I know the kid, I'll throw him a little love. All right, coming up on 2 seconds left before the buzzer, and there it is. So we're getting ready for hockey Sunday night action. And I'm just going to talk to you guys for the next hour and 45 minutes. Hopefully it makes a little bit of sense. What do we got? 3 refs out there? James O'Sullivan, hello. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. We're going to try. All right, so Celtics break the huddle. They're going to head over to the bench, get some words of inspiration from the Ichoncio family and the Oliver family. Well, only represented by Kevin Oliver over there back on the bench. We missed him down there in South Bend, but he had to stay back for an open house. Is that what open house? I'm getting the nod, yes, for my production crew. Now, last time we played Lincolnway, if I remember correctly, it was in this very same rink. And we won. I think we came out on top, but I don't remember. There was a lot of students here. Must have been a Thursday night or a Friday night. I don't remember them being very tasteful, right? They weren't very polite. So hopefully we could change that. No, was it JV? I don't remember. All right, here we go. So anyway, Celtics are wheeling out their starting lineup. We got Shaq, we got Stir, we got Kovney, we got Mason Brandow, we got Brandow, he's out there, and we got Johnny Cardwell. Brandow's going to take the face off, center ice. Man, we got a music man too, so we'll see how he does. I'll be able to judge him later. I'm going to critique everything here tonight, from the music down to the players. I already love our uniforms. And, that was almost a goal. Nice pass from Kovney to Cardwell. So now Cardwell's got it behind the Lincolnway goaltender. Almost throws it in off of one of the defenders. So a couple of good scoring chances already for Celtics. Centered, Kovney, shot, blocked, up and out of play. Nope, that did not hit the net. 3, really good shots. Turned away by the goaltender. And I don't really see... Well... So Kovney throws it in, gives his boys a chance to change. We got Reynolds and Gagliardi out there now, and here comes number 14. Jamison Simonis basically picked his pocket at the blue line. Centers the puck to Floody. Floody can't get to it in time. Lincolnway desperately trying to get it out of their zone. Yeah, they clear it across neutral ice. Now it's in front of Spencer for the first time, and that's a penalty. So the Celtics are going to go on a power play. Lass went down. Is that Lass? Yes, it is. Gavin Lass took a spill there, goes pushed from behind violently, but he's okay. Tough as nails, that kid is. Takes after mom, for sure. All right, so that's a Celtic power play with 15:33 left in the first. I'm going to say this isn't going to take too long before we are up 1-0. So Kovney's got it, looking for... He's got Brandow back to Kovney. Kovney's got Shaq open on his left. Ooh, bobbles it a bit, but he's back to Brandow. Brandow's got Shaq. Shaq's going to have Brandow at the point. Shot saved by somebody. Kovney's able to get it back to Brandow on the blue line, and Kovney circles, shoots wide of the net. I don't know if that was tipped away. Kovney grabs it out of the air, throws it to Brandow across the blue line. Back to Kovney, back to Brandow. Brandow gets pinned against the dasher over there by Aurelio's pizza sign. Now I'm hungry for some pizza. And that's a shot wide of the net. Kovney. Brandow. Shaq. Down to his knee for the one-timer. And still in Lincolnway territory. Are they the Lancers? Yeah, they are. Shaq's got point blank, hits the crossbar. Boom. Shaq unhappy with that. Not a horrible minute and 13 seconds. A lot of chances. Goaltender's holding on for dear life right now. Right? Wouldn't you say, Joan? Yes, she says. That's why she's the best in the biz. The color girl. Wouldn't you say? Yes. Face off taken by A-Rod. Ayala's got it. He's got Reynolds wide. Reynolds shoots. Gloved away by the goaltender. And now A-Rod looks to Ayala. Ooh, that barely stayed in the zone there. A-Rod, centering pass broken up by number 26 for the Lincolnway Lancers. Ayala's got a shot right at the point. Turned away, up and out of play. "17 seconds left on this power play." Maybe I spoke too soon about us going up 1-0. I won't do that again. I'll keep those thoughts internalized. I don't keep much internalized, though. But I will for, I guess, luck and... Ooh, nice little grab and go there by Karkoska. Blocked by a Lancer shin guard. And that's wrapping up this power play. 2 seconds, 1 second. Centered to A-Rod just off the tip of his stick there. Couldn't handle it. Now Ayala's got it. We're going to have to clean this side of the ice. But our side's really clear. You can see right through it still. Look at that. So, yes, Lincolnway holding on for dear life. That's my first take of the first period. Celtics came out hot, but we got to put one in here to make this worth everybody's while. 13-18 left in the first. And Mercer wins the faceoff. That faceoff draw was won by Mitch Piano. That was out of the zone. Gagliardi's got it from Stir, and now the boys circle back. O'Sullivan's in the chase with Mercer. Right centering puck now, and the Lancers are on the move. Big hit there by number 22 on 70. And O'Sullivan's got to move, and he's trying to get it out. Stir comes out with it, wraps it around the dashers to Mercer. Mercer trying to clear the Providence zone now. Mercer, Gagliardi's going to get chased there behind Spencer. He's going to have a little bit of room, but he's going to pass it, or... There we go. Mercer with some fancy stick work there to avoid the icing. Ayala to Lass. Lass gains the red line and dumps it into the Lincolnway, onto the Lincolnway side of the ice. Here comes Lass again. And now it's a foot chase between Ayala and his man, Hartsey. I believe former teammates, Viking teammates. Right? Is that right, Joan? Yep, she says yes. She's the best in the biz. Statistician and player development personnel information. Whatever. All right, Cardwell's got it at center ice, neutral ice, into Lincolnway territory. Cardwell. He's got Shack and Stir on the blue line. Brandow fighting for it behind the goaltender. Brandow with the old wraparound. Turned away. 1% chance on that wraparound. Shack. Oh. And that's a goal by Cardwell from Brandow. So Celtics go up 1-0 with 11-11 left in the first. Bouncing puck in front of the Lincolnway goaltender. Didn't know what to do with it. Lost sight of it there for a quick second. Brandow saw Cardwell licking his chops there in the crease. Got it to him, and Cardwell does what he does best. Buries the puck in the back of the net. Now, face-off won by the Lancers, handled by the Celtics, though. Samanis tries to stave off that icing call, but he can't get to it in time. The names on the back of the jerseys for Lincolnway are very tiny. They did it in like a number 8 font, or right? Papyrus. Is it a papyrus font? Number 8? Like Avatar? All right, Carter Barr there out there for the Lincolnway Lancers. Number 24. Playing some defense this year. Carter was a forward, so he knows how to score. Heck of a skater, too. He's got it on his stick now into the zone. Barr with a nice little pass. Oh, and that's going to do it. Barr with a pass to number 20. Ree's initial shot was turned away, but then somebody got the rebound and buried it. So I got to think Barr taking that thing out of the zone, like I was saying. Barr's got some offensive experience. He knows what he's doing out there. He found the puck on his stick, and he made a great pass to make that play happen. So that brings the Lancers, ties up the game here, 1-1. With 10:24 left in the first. So just under a minute it took the Lancers to respond. Celtics, I don't know what happened there, where they caught like flat-footed or... Ooh, big hit there by Reynolds. Reynolds puts a hit on his man, number 66. He's going to feel that one in the morning. And another hit there by 22. Ooh, another drag, a little toe drag and a trip. No call, though. A-Rod looked like he got tripped up, but they were able to get the shot off. Did Cardwell score? Cardwell's... They're looking for the puck. And it's in the net. Well, now it's... And there's a goal symbol. Okay, so Cardwell gets his second of the game. In a weird sort of goal fashion. The puck magically disappeared, and then it was discovered at the back of the net. And the referees were quick to call that a goal, which we'll take. So that puts us back on top by a goal. Now the Lancers coach, they're going to want an explanation on what happened there, and I think they deserve one, because I would like one too. But regardless, good guys on top, and there's a puck up and out of play, almost a souvenir, right in front of the camera. .44 left in the first period. Mercer to take this face-off for the Celtics, and the Lancers win this one and throw it up ice. Ayala's going to have it around Spencer. Rogers tries to touch it, but he can't get to it. Now the puck finds itself back behind Spencer. Spencer's out of his net. Ayala gives it to Karkoska. Karkoska gives it to Mercer. Mercer gives it to Rogers. That Rogers dumps it into the Lincolnway zone. And then here come the Lancers. Cross center ice. Bumped off the puck there by Sturr. Nice play, Ryan Sturr. Some great defense there. Rogers has it now. It's neutral ice. Gets it over to... Well, a Lancer intercepted it. It was going to Karkoska. Long pass, though, across the ice. Was never going to make it to him. Kovney takes a shot blocked by number 4 for the Lancers. Sturr and Shack backing up now. Across center ice. Shack dumps it and looking to get off. Cardwell's going to keep that. Cardwell from the bench kept that thing in the zone. Gagliardi could not keep that in the zone, so they got to come back down the ice. And Kovney Backhand into the zone by Brandow. Now they're set to make a play. Stolen by Cardwell. Cardwell turns and dumps it back into the zone. Gagliardi keeps it, throws it to Cardwell. Cardwell tries to go top post. Gagliardi keeps it again. Center ice, gets it to Cardwell. Cardwell has it on the low side. Hovney and Cardwell battle for it. Cardwell comes out with it, backhands it. Here come the Lancers now. Hovney getting off the ice, trying to make a change for Simonis. Simonis on the ice. Gagliardi's going to get to that first. He's going to have a little bit of room when he gets it over to Reynolds. Reynolds has lots of room. Reynolds, little dump pass to Simonis, who shoots wide of the net. Here come the Lancers. Number 14 for the Lancers. Takes a shot right into Spencer. And then he gives Spencer a snow job that Spencer did not like. Got up, and I'm sure he had some kind words for him that I can't repeat. Nor should I. Face off in front of Spencer now. Floody to take the face off. As the Beastie Boys rattle off in the background. I love it. Nice music selection so far. So far, the experience as a whole has been good. We're winning. And the music's decent. Now, this game does not count towards the Catholic League standings, but it does count towards the overall record. So, for those of you wondering at home, what's on the line here? I mean, a little bit of bragging rights, and I guess the continuation of a dominant Providence Celtic team over the Lincolnway squad. I don't know that we've lost too many times to them in my career here as a hockey agent slash parent slash commentator, production crew, DJ. Wow, I do so many things. I should get on the payroll over there. And here comes Simonis. A little move. Broken up by number 91 for the Lancers. So we'll give a shout out to the Joliet Fire Department, right? Those boys keeping them safe, doing their jobs. I know a couple of firemen out there. They can't be here tonight, but they wish they could in spirit. Hey, Rod, nice job there keeping that puck from getting down the Providence end of the ice. Shaq dumps it and it tosses it into the Lincolnway bench off the mask of one of the players. I think he's wearing a cage. So that might be a center ice faceoff that Mitch Piano is going to take. On his wings, he's got Rodriguez and he's got Simonis. Gagliardi and Reynolds now dump that puck into the zone. Reynolds, Lincolnway, trying to clear that thing. How was that offsides? It wasn't offsides. Gagliardi hit it in, and then it went off a Lancer's skate. So they weren't the first to touch it. So a little backhand by Gagliardi there, and that one's going to come up on a play by one of the Lincolnway players into the netting. Number 95. So the Lancers threw that one into the netting, and that's going to reset the play, but it's going to bring it down to the Lincolnway end of the ice, which I'm sure is not the end of the ice that the coaches wanted on for Lincolnway. I think the Lancers, this is a new name for these guys this year too. New like logo, new branding, new everything. I thought I remember seeing that on social media somewhere. I think they did a nice job. I like the logo. I'm a fan of Lincolnway. Henry was a product of the Lincolnway lacrosse system, the club system before high school, many years. Henry, of course, number 22, my sweet baby boy. Nobody lays a finger on my baby boy. Yes, yes. Centering pass by Stir. Shaq's going to have that. Shaq backing up in neutral ice, looking for his man. Dumps it, circles. That's exactly right. The best color woman in the business. Texts are flowing in. Our fan club is out there somewhere. All right, so that puck now makes it onto the Lincolnway bench again. So we're going to have a reset. Who's coming off the bench here for the Celtics? 2 and 22. Coveney out there. Brandow and Cardwell. Going to take a face-off just outside the Lincolnway zone. Reynolds has it center ice. Dumps it, throws it at the goaltender. Goaltender forced to make a save. Brandow looks like he lost an edge. Brandow has to get off the ice. Floody to replace him. Coveney now. Ooh, pass there from Coveney to Gagliardi. Gagliardi shot blocked in the slot. Reynolds gives chase here. Now at the Providence end of the ice. Takes a hit. Tough to get Trent off balance, though. Here comes Coveney now across neutral ice. Makes a nice little move. He's going to have a shot. And he just missed. I thought it was in from here for a second. Carter Barr now for the Lancers up the ice into Providence territory. Gagliardi tries to hook him. No, nobody. Good move there by number 24, Barr, to bring that thing down to the Providence end of the ice. So the game closer than I thought it would be right now in the first period, 2-1. Lincolnway trying to even things up, and Celtics trying to add to their lead. I feel like the Celtics came out hot, but may have settled into a little groove here. Here we go now. Karkoska up the ice. He's got a gear he found. Over to Jamo. Jamo takes a shot. A little late on that. That forced the block there. The block was a result of the late shot. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes my words just don't work. Oh, Sullivan had it on his stick. It was loaded up, but he just lost it. So that's going to be an icing, so it's going to come down back to the Lancer end of the ice. Medieval times? For what? Oh, the Lancers, yes. Medieval times. Nice job, Joni. Shaq swatting at it. Coveney trying to keep it on that end of the ice and the good end. And it is Rodriguez there behind the goaltender. Puck scores free. Here come the Lancers. Taken away there. Big hit there by Stir. Stir put his man down. And no call, which is exactly what we like. It was a clean hit. Shaq backhands it around the Dashers. Kovney has it now. Around Stir gets hooked and forced to give up the puck. Shaq has it back, looking for his man, Rodriguez. And here comes Piano with it. Now a bouncing puck. Everyone trying to settle it down. And Rodriguez able to keep it. Rodriguez, spinorama, skates until he lost it. And here come the Lancers. So, wow. That went off a Gagliardi stick from Reynolds, up and out of play. Mercer, Karkoska, and Rogers out there for the Celtics, along with Reynolds and Gagliardi in front of Spencer. Face-off going to be taken by Joey, number 22, Smutchkowitz, for the Lancers. And that's going to do it for the first. So the Celtics, with a 1-goal lead, go into the first intermission as Neil Diamond plays in the background. Sweet Caroline. Yes, I love this song. Big Neil Diamond fan. Oh, we got a guy with a camera down there. Look at him. Who's that guy? Is he part of the crew, the production crew? Do we know him? No. He's happy. He's a happy man. And he's got a Bears jacket on. Congratulations, Chicago Bears today, pulling off another victory. Reaching out, hands. You got to get him on camera. This is a guy. Look at this guy. He's getting it. He's getting the crowd going. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never felt so good. Felt so good. Darn it. So good. This guy is in it. Now, if he's not drunk, I want whatever he's got. I'll take 2 doses of that. That's just high on life, people. Feeling good. On a Sunday night here in Homewood Flossmoor. All right, so we're getting ready for second period hockey action. 17 minutes on the clock. Neil Diamond in the background. I'm on the camera, or I'm on the mic. Joni's on the camera. Face-off's going to be taken by Rogers. Rogers wins the face-off. Karkoska with a nifty little move to keep it. He's going to have a shot, and that's a goal by Mercer from Karkoska. So won the face-off, forced offense into the Lancer zone off of a pass, centering pass from Karkoska, and buried by Nicholas Mercer. I mean, that thing was textbook. So that's going to put a little charge into the Celtics, and they're going to ride that momentum with the same group of boys out there. Let's see if they can rinse and repeat. Do it again. This time, oh, look at this. Karkoska steals it from Barr, takes the shot. Barr with a little errant pass there taken by Karkoska. And Karkoska almost, well, he was chased down by Barr after that. Couldn't get it in, but Karkoska now finds the puck in his gut and throws one at the goaltender. Goaltender makes a save that he didn't even see. It's chaos right here. Rogers fighting for it now. And the Lancers trying to get it out. Nice little Ayala shove center ice. Reminds his man who's boss. Peterson for the Lancers gets it out to the captain, number 10. Whoa, that is a penalty. by somebody in white. They took him off the stick there. They took the puck off the stick and the man off the ice. Who are they throwing in there? Let's see. I think it's Shaq. If I had to guess. No, it's Stir. Huh? And I think Stir and Shaq collided with number 10. It was a Lancer sandwich. Ref had to call it on one of them. Don't take a bite out of that one, Jones says. Nice. That was excellent commentary. Do not take a bite out of that sandwich. It's a Lancer sandwich. So here comes the penalty kill crew right now. For the Celtics, and the Lancers are on their first power play of the game. Nice save there by Spencer. Gagliardi puts a hit on the dasher board there. Missed his man by a foot. But here comes Lancers now. Got a shot here at the blue line if they could settle it. And they're going to have a chance. Stir, nice save. Or I'm sorry. Spencer, nice save. O'Sullivan chasing that thing down. For the Celtics. Lancers gather it. Look to set up shop here on the Celtic end of the ice. And they do. They chase it, and they're gonna change, and they get their change. And they finally bring out their fifth player, and they had 4-on-4 there for a second. Forgot it was a power play. 14:30 left in the second. Celtics up by 2. But the Lancers here trying to cut that lead to 1 on their power play. This is their power play unit. Here comes O'Sullivan giving chase again. Puts a hit on his man, number 26 for the Lancers. Now it's a wrestling match. And here it comes down the ice again. A nice little behind-the-back spinorama by 95 of the Lancers. Spencer closing down that side of the net. Nothing was getting through that side. And that's it for the power play. So the Celtics, a successful penalty kill. Celtics, again, 96% on the year in their penalty kill. Top of the league. Reynolds finds it, clears it, and a shot from the blue line, glove save by Spencer, made it look easy. As he always does. Providence Celtic goaltending is top-notch, and their penalty kill is top-notch. Their power play is getting better. All right, so face-off here in front of Spencer. Brand to take it for the Celtics. Stir has it around the back of Spencer. Dumps it up the dashers. Ooh, if Kovney would have been able to get that. Cleary would have had a nice lane. But the Lancers screwed that one up. All right, that's not going to be an ice. Brandau's got it now. Over to Gagliardi. Gagliardi shot stopped by Carter Barr, number 24. And Barr throws it up into the zone now. Covered up by Spencer. So I don't know a whole lot about the Lincolnway goalie. It looks like his last name is something with a B. Number 1. Doing a nice job, though. He had some early pressure. Recovered nicely, and then let in a couple more that were kind of loose pucks right in front of the net on him. Lincolnway with an opportunity here. Drew forced to make a kick save. Everybody's scrambling now in front of Drew. Lincolnway throws it to the blue line. And a shot taken by Lincolnway, saved by Lass. And another shot, I think, blocked by Samanis. Ayala, Samanis fighting for it. Floody's in there now with O'Sullivan. Lass is going to get to it first. Lass takes a huge hit from number 91, right in front of the ref. But he's back to his skates. Shakes it off. Lass reaches out to try and glove that one. Lass looking for a little retaliation now. Is he going to get it? O'Sullivan comes out with it. And
offside.
That's going to be on Lass. Cross check. Nobody saw that one coming. So Lass is going to sit in the box and think about it for a couple of minutes. Cool off. And the Celtics again go on the penalty kill. 11:28 left in the second. Face off in front of Spencer. What we don't want to do here is give the Lancers any sort of hope, right? Isn't that right, Joan? No hope. Because you know what hope is? It's the spark that ignites the flame of victory. And we don't want that on the Lancer side. So the plan here is to kill this penalty. Shaq does a nice job of dumping it. Rodriguez gives chase. They're might have an offensive shot here. To throw one at the net. Shaq and Reynolds backing up now across neutral ice. Reynolds puts a hit on his man. Takes him down to the ice WWE style. No call. I love it. It was a clean hit. Big hit right in front of us. Rodriguez and his man, 95. And Mitch Piano puts a hit on his man, too. So everyone's playing the body. Lancers now going to have a shot. Rodriguez trying to break that up. And Shaq's going to have it. Throws it down the ice. Trying to clear it so they can make a change. Going to be tough, though, as the Lancers intercept. Backhand. Oh, Spencer able to make that save. He had to look for it twice. And a throw down by number 14 on Shaq. Shaq does a nice little flop job there. A LeBron James special. Because Shaq doesn't go down that easy. That's discipline right there. He tried. I'm giving an A for effort. All right, the puck comes down the... Oh, a nice little move by Cardwell, but that's a high stick. Waved off by a Lancer touching it first. All right, so Sturz got it now behind Spencer. Sturz looking on the breakout. Quick little pass to Kovney, broken up by the Lancers. Lancers take a shot. Gagliardi's going to have it now. He's going to look for a little bit of room in the ice. And he finds some. Cross neutral ice, dumps it once he gained the red line. And now Mercer has it. Mercer to Karkoska. Ayala's got it at the blue line. He's got room. Shot deflected by Cardwell. Cardwell getting manhandled down in front of the goaltender. But Cardwell's tough as nails. He's able to handle it. Mercer skates in to help his boy out. "24 viewers on the podcast, and Joni doing the Irish jig next to me. I wish we had multiple camera views of that. Because I tell you what, folks, that's good TV. Mercer looking for his second one of the game in the breadbasket of number 1, starts with a B, goaltender for the Lancers. So it looks like the Lancers do have a super fan back there. One fan. I mean, it is a school night, right? A pretty decent crowd shows up for a Sunday, as that icing now is going to come down back to the Lancer end of the ice. And Ayala is going to skate it down gracefully. He's going to pick it up and hand it to the referee. Now at 25, welcome the 25th viewer. Being the 25th viewer, you win nothing. Except, well, a good time. Right? Karkoska has it out over the blue line. Karkoska turns it back to Mercer. That was a duo that worked earlier. Let's see if he can do it again. But Shaq throws a missile just wide of the net. 2 or 3 Lancers fainted as it passed them. It was moving so quickly. But it was a little off target. Uh-oh. Shaq not able to glove that thing, and he's chased down by 2 men. Mercer comes away with it. Gets into neutral ice, up to Rogers. Rogers is going to have a chance. Shoots it, and gloved by the goaltender. Nice opportunity there. All right, so face-off's going to be in the Lancer side of the ice, on the Lancer side of the ice. Next to the big shuffleboard dot. You can barely see it through the ice. Very faint. Hovney backhands it. Cardwell's going to have a chance. Cardwell takes it, looking for his man. Centering pass to Hovney. Broken up there. Brandow fighting for it. Kind of a puck squirts out, but the goaltender is forced to make a save. Hovney now goes over his man. Stir. Hooked. No call. Brandow takes a shot, saved. .728 left in the second. Lots of hockey left here. A beautiful Homewood Flossmoor. Brandow loses the face-off. 14 for the Lancers. He takes it around his goaltender into neutral ice. But Brandow, not happy with losing the face-off, takes it back from his man, and he's going to have a shot. Taken away there by number 4, Hartsey, for the Lancers. Hart up the ice. Ayala takes that from Hart. Ayala looking for Cardwell. Ooh, just intercepted by Tadovich, number 26 for the Lancers. Now Ayala and Brandow and Hovney able to work that puck free. Reynolds with some room to Cardwell. Bounces off Cardwell's stick. And this is going to be a one-on-one situation now. Smushkowitz throws it at the net. Saved by Spencer. Hovney comes away with it, throws it up the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Untouched by number 4, Aiden Flood. Resulted in an icing call on the Celtics. Am I in your way here? No? So now the face-off is going to be in front of Spencer. 6:24 left in the second. Aiden Flood to take the face-off. Ooh, nice shot there. Gagliardi kind of threw it up the ice, and it just bounced over O'Connor's stick as he waited on the blue line. Ooh. Shaq gets it to Gags. Big hit there by a Lancer on number 22 for the Celtics. So now the puck squirts over into Lancer territory. And that puck goes up and out of play. Off the rafters. Very low rafters here at home with Flossmoor. I feel like 22 did everything he could do there to try and get a penalty. And he didn't. That's how bad that last 2 minutes of skating was for him. So, here we go. Mitch Piano to take this face off. Gets it over to Stir. Stir backhands it back to Mitch. Mitch to Mason. Now Rodriguez. Lass has it. Lass throws it at the goaltender. Gives his offense a chance to set up, but that thing comes out, and Stir puts a huge hit on his man, and he's going to not get a call for that one. So another big hit there by Lass. And another hit by Stir. Well, I sense a trend. And the Lancers are in no way out of this game. So if they could play discipline, and I mean the Celtics got to play discipline too, which they have as of late. They've been doing a great job. They started the season off lots of penalties, but they've managed to rein that in. After the whistle stuff, so now that was after the whistle. So Rodriguez and 81 are both going to go in the 91 are going to go in the box. That's going to be offsetting. No harm, no foul there, other than Rodriguez having to sit for a couple of minutes. So we still have 5-on-5 hockey. It's going to be a face-off in Lancer territory. Rogers to take the face-off for the Celtics. Lancer is able to win that one and shoot it back behind their goaltender. Lancer's on the breakout, intercepted by Reynolds. Reynolds does a nice job of keeping it. Rogers working hard. He gets it to his man, Mercer. Mercer double teamed here. Rogers back behind the net. Gagliardi keeps it on this end of the ice, but no offsides there. Mercer did a nice job of coming out of the zone. Mercer has it, centering pass broken up by the Lancers. The Lancers throw it up the ice. Gagliardi keeps it. Now the puck finds its way down to the Providence end of the ice. Shack has it. Rogers, neutral ice. Rogers avoids a huge hit. Rogers takes a shot, blocked by number 14. Karkoska backhands it to keep it behind the net. Gagliardi keeps it with his skate, and here comes Rogers to keep it. Throw a shot. And Shack tees up, blocked, gloved by the goaltender. That's going to draw a whistle, and it does. So I think Kovney was that after the whistle stuff? Yeah. 3:22 left in the second. 35 seconds left on that offsetting penalties for the two squads. So not the best hockey in the last 10 minutes I've seen, but I mean, we're where we want to be. We're on the right side of a 3-1 game. Right? Right, she says. Whatever I say.
Per usual.
Per usual, until we get home. And then it's, no, you're wrong. Kovney has it. Nice little move there. Uh-oh, taken away by Carter Barr. Carter Barr, like I said before, he is a veteran hockey player. And he has some great offensive skills as long as some defensive skills, as well as some defensive skills. Carter played defense in lacrosse with Henry. And, I mean, the kid was like no other. So here comes a couple of fresh Lancers to the ice. Johnny Cardwell's going to take this face off. He's going to have Kovney and Samanis on his wings. Jackson have a shot just over the crossbar. Almost broke the glass. It was thrown so hard. Brandau. Over to Kovney. Kovney to Samanis. Samanis to Kovney. Kovney circles, backhands it. Cardwell to Samanis. Samanis blocked by a couple of Lancers. And Carter Barr for the Lancers throws it down to the Providence end of the ice. 52 seconds left in this power play. Here comes Brandau, full steam ahead, takes a shot, and he scores all on his own. Just beat the goaltender on the blocker side low. Nice shot there by Mason Brandau. And that's going to put the Celtics on top 4-1. Did it all himself that time and made it look pretty. Made it look smooth. Smooth like butter. Brandau butter. So those of you keeping score at home, that's 4-1 Providence Celtics. And Brandau just beat the goaltender there. Quick release. Celtics win the face-off at center ice. Reynolds controls it. Tries to get it to Samanis. Floody has it. Now he's got some skaters. Nice pass to Samanis. Samanis retrieved it beautifully. Ayala center ice dumps it into Lancer territory. Well, Sullivan's going to give chase here. And big hit there on Floody. Floody's down. That was a roughing. Somebody's getting called for roughing. It's behind the play here. So number 10, O'Connor. Or no, number 95. So the Celtics are going to go on a power play. So that last hit there by the Lancers, roughing, results in a Celtic power play. Face-off won by the Celtics. Karkoska circles. Rogers gets it out to the blue line. Ayala shoots. Blocked by a Lancer. Weiss, it looks like, number 66. Now Reynolds has it at the blue line. Reynolds shoots just off the end of his stick. Just off the toe, it looks like it. Released it a little early. Rodriguez with a shot turned away by the goaltender. Rodriguez with another shot wide of the net. Rodriguez passes to Ayala. Ayala passes to Karkoska. Karkoska's shot blocked. Reynolds shot blocked. Karkoska shot. Ooh. Just in front of the goaltender there. But the Lancer was able to clear that. So Reynolds has it now. Neutral ice looking for an open man. And he's just going to take it himself. And he gets a hit. And that's going to do it for the second period. So Reynolds and his man, number 26, collide there to finish up the second period. And there's a couple of super fans down there. Should we get them on film there? Natalie and Abby there? Okay. Just saying hi. So we're going to take a break while they clean the ice. Everything is going as planned, I would say. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to give my vocal cords a rest. And your ears a rest. All right, getting ready for third period action. Welcome back to home with Flossmoor, where the Providence Celtics lead the Lincolnway Lancers 4-1. Center ice faceoff won by the Celtics. Kovney wins it. Skates around and takes a huge hit. Not sure what happened there. No call. Nick needs to shake that one off. That was a center ice hit, and I hope they're all okay. Nick takes a shot now. Gloved by the goaltender. I think they just skated into each other. No, it didn't look like anything was malicious there. Hope both boys are okay. They seem to be. Nick is still out there. Oh, one-timer from Kobe. Just turned away. That would have been a beautiful little shot to start the third period off, because the Celtics are on a power play for the next 6 seconds. Randall, shot wide of the net. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. Lancer comes off out of the bench onto the ice. Kovney has it. Cardwell tripped and went headfirst into the dasher. Ayala now at his end of the ice trying to outrun his men. And he gets it taken away by number 91 from the Lancers, who throws a high hit on Floody. This is trending badly. I fear that once the Lancers realize they're completely out of the game, that's when the big hits start. And that's when kids get hurt. But what do I know, right? I mean, it goes both ways. The Celtics do the same thing sometimes. These are young men, right? Adolescents, a lot of hormones running through them. Quick to anger. Got to learn to control that. Harness it. Harness your anger. Put it out there on the ice. All right, so back to hockey. Celtics now. Oh, a nice shot there by Reynolds from the point. Redirected and almost found its way in the back of the Lancer net, but here come the Lancers. A breakout cross center ice. Gagliardi able to steal it. Gets it to Mercer. Mercer to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's going to have a little bit of room. And he gets it taken away by number 14 from the Lincolnway Lancers. Now a wrestling match ensues with Reynolds and his man. And that's an icing on the Lancers. So we're going to take it all the way back down to this end of the ice. Face off. Piano wins it. Gets it to Cardwell. Cardwell throws it, but it's blocked. Stir to Shack. Shack to Cardwell. Cardwell to Piano, and Piano shoots it wide of the net. Whoa. Referee jumped out of the way there. That was going to hurt. And Lincolnway's got some numbers here. Now they're back behind Stir. Somebody's without a stick, and it is Stir. But Stir still trying to chase the stick down. That thing's getting kicked around the ice. And now O'Sullivan or Cardwell gets thrown to the ice by number 95. And they're going to get him for a cross check. They're going to get somebody for a cross check. So the Celtics are going to go on a power play. That play is going to result in a Celtics power play. Karkoska wins it, gets it to Rodriguez. Rogers taken down from behind. Cross check. Now it's going to be a 5-on-3. Advantage Celtics. So 5-on-3s are always fun when you have the 5. Let's see what happens. Rodriguez gets to the Karkoska. Ayala takes a hell of a slapper from the slot, and that thing goes up and out of play. Ayala with a beauty, but that thing was turned away. Did I say Ayala? I don't know what I was talking about there either. All right, so that group off the ice. New group on. I guess the coaches didn't like that. So here, Brandow able to keep that thing, gets it over to Shaq. Shaq's going to have some room. Back to Brandow. Brandow throws him in the back of the net. I think that was tipped by Cardwell. I'm sorry, by Kovney, maybe. Nice shot there by Brandow. He saw something he liked and he took it. So now that is going to put the Celtics up 5-1. And the seams are starting to unravel for the Lancers. .13:01 left in regulation here. So, face-off center ice, won by the Lancers now. But Brandow picks that Lancer pocket and throws it up to Simonis. Simonis across the ice to Cardwell. Cardwell with a little give and go, tried to get it to Shaq. Brandow to Shaq. Kovney circles in the slot. Looking for an outlet pass. And he's got it to Brandow. Brandow, Kovney. Kovney blocked. Back to Kovney, though. And Brandow got it. And Shaq. Wow. A beautiful shot, gloved by the goaltender. That thing was golden. Rodriguez to take the face-off. Celtics still on a power play. Rodriguez wins the face-off, gets it back to Ayala. Ayala to Reynolds. Reynolds off the shin of somebody. Reynolds tries to wrap that thing around. Big man, Trent Reynolds. Nimble and quick. Tried to get a wraparound shot there, but it just got kicked away and resulted in a puck down the other end of the ice. Here comes Rodriguez. And Rogers and Rodriguez had a bunch of Lancers there behind the net that came off of its moorings. So we're going to have another face-off here in front of the Lancer goaltender. Still 5-on-4 for about 14 more seconds. So the Celtics plan here, win the face-off, kick it out to the D, find an open man, and shoot it. And score. Rogers wrestling with his man. He's going to kick it back to his boys. He finds Ayala. Ayala's got some room, but it gets intercepted, and that's going to do it for the power play. So Spencer comes out of his net, hands it off to Ayala. Ayala skates with it, tries to get it to Reynolds. Reynolds can't get to it. Back behind Spencer, the puck goes. Spencer comes out, grabs it with a stick. Ayala again behind Spencer. Intercepted by a Lancer. Lancer throws it at Spencer, and Spencer soaks it up like gravy on a biscuit. And here comes a fresh five for the Celtics. Line up in front of their man Spencer. Piano to take the face off. Piano wins the face-off. Sir backhands it to Gagliardi. Gagliardi backhands it to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan kicks it up to Piano. Piano finds some room. He's got Mercer. Mercer offsides by a step. By just a step. That was almost too close to call. Regardless, Mercer was offsides and the play resets. Face-off's going to be taken just outside of the Lancer side of the ice. Face-off taken by Mitch Piano. Mitch Piano. The Lancers win that one. Carter Barrs is going to chase it down. He's going to get caught up there in the corner for the Lancers. Carter's going to try and steal it. And Gagliardi is going to find it. And off of O'Sullivan's stick, that puck goes up and out of play. Now, Get Your Freak On being played in the background. Face-off taken in front of the Lancer goaltender. O'Sullivan has it. Backhands it to Mercer. Mercer's back there now. Behind the goaltender. Mitch, a nice little kick out. Mitch circles back around. Mercer has it. Ooh, Gagliardi with a shot redirected just outside of the net. And Mitch again grabs it. Up the ice they go, the Celtics. Mitch throws his man onto the bench. And the Celtics make a defensive change now. And Lass on the ice. Lass has it. Gathers it over to Shack. Shack back to Lass. Lass now up the ice to Mercer. Mercer backhands it to Shack. Shack in neutral ice dumps it behind the Lancer goaltender. 9:43 left in the third. Lancer is now scrambling. That's going to be a penalty on the Lancers. Spencer is going to get off the ice. A delayed penalty. So it's going to be 6. Oh, wow. Samanis just avoids a giant collision because that would have hurt. Samanis got his stick shattered by number 91 of the Lancers. He came in hot. He was looking for blood. And Samanis heard the footsteps, could feel the wind shifting, jumped out of the way, and avoided that collision. Heads up play there by Samanis, but it cost him 1 CCM or Bauer stick. Hopefully that was a used one. Or that one's still under the 30-day warranty. All right, so now the Celtics go on a power play, and we got a little back and forth from Brandow to Shack. Shack, a little bit of room now over to Brandow. Brandow to Kovney. Kovney. Brandow at the top, over to Shack. Shack on the side. Shack takes a shot. Buries it. Shack found a nice angle that he liked, took it, and buried it. So that's going to go... That's going to put the Celtics up 6-1 on a beautiful goal by Ryan Shack. That was a no-doubter. So the Lancers pay the price. The Lancers pay the price there for those penalties. And now they're up 5. That may have started the running clock. Celtics have not been on the right end of a running clock in a while. Lancers throw a pass wide of his man. And the clock is running. Oh, it's going to be ticking down to just under 8 minutes here left in the game. Faceoff's going to be taken here in front of the Lincolnway goaltender. Aiden Flood to take the faceoff. It's Samanis in there now with a fresh stick. Lass throws a nice shot, redirected by Barr, but that was offsides. Was that offsides? Okay. Offsides is the call, I think. And we're going to bring it back down to the Celtics end of the ice, where what I thought was a super fan back there turns out to be the Zamboni driver. So, again, I was wrong. As Aerosmith plays in the background, very good. Nice tunes now. Another whistle. Unsure of what the calls are right now. Floody gets kicked off the dot. Barr has it for the Lancers. And here comes Riley Sullivan with a full head of steam. He's got Floody on his left. Gets it to him. Oh, beautiful dump pass by Riley O'Sullivan. And he takes an elbow to the face there behind, pays the price. That's going to be a penalty on number 26 for the Lancers. Nobody saw this coming. Or did I? The Lancers felt the squeeze of the clock. And once the seams came undone, that's when the hits start. O'Sullivan gets tossed too, maybe a little bit of retaliation there. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. But if you're getting hit with a stick and an elbow, it's hard to hold back. So here we go, 6 minutes left in regulation. Celtics 6-1 on top. Piano to take the face-off here in front of the Lancer goaltender. Piano wins it. Takes a shot wide of the net. We had a nice little lane. And Gagliardi throws that man stick to the side. So here come the Celtics. Nice pass to Floody to Gagliardi off his skate. I'm sorry, not Floody. It was Piano. I thought that was Flood. Sturck collides with his man. Gagliardi sets up shop now in front of Spencer, along with Rodriguez and Brandow. And Rodriguez gets that puck out of the zone. Into Lancer territory they go. Oh, a nice shot there by Brandow. Turned away by the goaltender. Reynolds trying to save that puck from exiting the zone. Ayala skates over a Lancer stick. Ayala with some nice stick work there. Reynolds, he's got Mercer. Mercer across the red line in the Lancer territory. Lancers are on Mercer. Mercer gives chase. 2-on-1 now. Rodriguez joins the fun. 2-on-2. That puck squirts out of the zone, but handled by Reynolds. And here comes Reynolds now across center ice. Throws it into Lincolnway territory. Ooh, a big hot note just comes in, fresh off the ticker. Looks like St. Rita Varsity squad successful in their match against Mount Carmel, 6-3, and a hat trick collected by Travis Gutkowski of the St. Rita Mustangs. So congratulations to St. Rita for getting off the schneid there in their first victory of the year. As we got a wrestling match by number 22, pushing Mercer around. Some of the parents don't like this. So as I'm making the announcement of the Rita victory, as I was saying, Rita gets off the schneid with her first victory over Mount Carmel. Congratulations to that group. 2:30 left in this game. I believe this clock's just going to wind itself down nicely. And we're going to start the buses, if we came here in buses. So as this broadcast winds down, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on this Sunday night. And my camera lady, Joni, for doing a fine job. And the music man, which I don't know his name, but he's right behind me. And he's picked some great tunes. So with a little help and some production magic, we really turned this Sunday night into a magical experience for 25 people.
5%.
Close. 5% left on the battery. I don't think we're going to need it. They did stop the clock, though, so they could sort this mess out. Four on four, they call it. 4 on 4. So somebody got a 5-minute major. I think that was 22 Joey Smushkowitz for the Lancers. For the takedown of Nicholas Mercer. Mercer did a great job of holding back, but he's in the box anyway. Face off here, won by the Celtics, 4 on 4 action. Shaq with a one-timer. And the clock is going to continue to run. Shaq's going to have a chance again. Over to Last. Last throws it. Oh, blocked by number 17. Hart. Regained by Karkoska. Karkoska to Shaq. Shaq throws it. Saved by the goaltender. More sticks and punches fly in front of the goaltender. So the best thing we can do here is wrap this thing up. Go as slow as possible until the end of this game. Face off here in front of the Lancer goaltender. Hardwell for the goal. Off the face-off win. Made it look easy. That one added insult to injury there for the Lancers. They're going to feel that one. So hopefully there isn't another face-off and the Celtics skate around for 43 more seconds and just talk about it. I'd call a timeout just to make sure nobody gets their head taken off. Because Cardwell scored that one, but we're going to have another face-off. Mitch Piano is going to win it, hopefully. The ref is going to slow it down just a bit. The Lancers win it. They're going to skate around with it a bit. They're going to get it over to Carter Barr. And 13 seconds left. And that's probably going to do it. Spencer's going to glove it. And the Celtics are going to get down in victory formation, Mighty Duck style. And that's going to do it here in Homewood Flossmoor. And the Celtics are going to be on top. I don't know if it was 7-1 or 8-1. They stopped putting goals up there. Either way, it was a big victory. Congratulations to the Lincolnway Club. Put on a good game, put up a good fight. But alas, it was not to be. Celtics with the victory. We'll do the handshake line here. Thanking everybody for joining in for another hour and 50 minutes of me talking to myself. I mean, some people call that crazy, right? In some countries, that's insanity. Talk to yourself for an hour and 50 minutes. I got to tell you, though, before the game, there was a house league game here. I came in and I caught the last period of that house league. And listening to those parents, I'm like, these people are insane. There's no way I was like that. But then I'll talk to myself for an hour and 50 minutes. All right, well, this is me signing off here. I'm going to upload this thing to YouTube before we run out of the battery. Have a great weekend and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.